Jumoke Davis here for the Props Network. There's a full slate of NBA games on the calendar tonight, and here are some to focus on for your viewing and betting pleasure. Sixers at Nuggets, two playoff teams matching up, both with identical records of 5-2. Philly has lost 2 in a row, while Denver is on a 2-game winning streak. Something has to give. The Sixers have Joel Embiid back after his suspension, but now Ben Simmons is out with a right shoulder sprain. Simmons suffered the injury in Wednesday's 106-104 loss at Utah. The big man game is where it's at, Embiid versus Jokic. Now, Jokic isn't shooting much, but maybe better off with Denver's balanced scoring needed anyway. 5 players for the Nuggets have been scoring in double figures in this short season. Now, Denver has a -5 number in the spread, total points at 212, and money line is with the Sixers at plus 175. Now, a nice prop bet is the total points, assists, and rebounds all in one for Jokic at 35.5. He already has 2 triple-doubles this season, and this will be a big game for him matchup-wise. Futures, NBA Champs has the Sixers at plus 700. That's on Sugar House and Unibet. Plus 600 on Caesars. Nuggets are plus 1,200 on Caesars to be the NBA Champs. Could be a sleeper play there. To Bucks at Jazz, another Western Conference team with a winning record, that is, the Utah Jazz, hosting an Eastern Conference playoff team from last season in the Milwaukee Bucks. The Jazz have tuned up teams at home. They're undefeated at 4-0, but Milwaukee has won 4 in a row and only 1 loss on the road. Giannis, the NBA MVP, will be a big test for Utah's defense. Entering Thursday, Giannis Antetokounmpo ranked among the NBA's top 10 in scoring, 5th at 29 points per game. Rebounding, he's 3rd at 14.3 rebounds per game, and assists 8th at 7.6. He's the first player ever to rack up more than 200 points, more than 100 rebounds, and more than 50 assists in his first 8 games. So Giannis, that MVP, maybe he could be MVP again. Maybe you take that plus 225. Now, the Bucks are in this game against the Jazz. They are minus 2.5. That'll be a great game if it's that close. I would love to see a game like that. I love close games. Total points over and under is 217. The money line is the Jazz plus 120. I like that. Player specials, Giannis over under at 47.5 with combined points, rebounds, and assists. And for the futures, the Bucks as NBA champs at plus 550 on Sugar House and Unibet and plus 600 on Caesars. Now, the ESPN game of the night, Wiz at Cavs. I know it may not be a sexy game, both teams coming off of losses, but you're going to see a lot of points. The Wizards have no problems putting up points, but have only held one opponent under 100 points. Check that, under 121 points. So again, you'll see a lot. Total points over under in this game is at 231. Home team money line is minus 210. The Wizards are 2-5, allowing 118 points per game, 6th worst in the NBA entering Thursday. But the Cavs haven't won a game on the road, and I don't see it happening here. Nice prop bet is BL over under at 38.5 points. The nightcap on NBA TV finds the red hot Los Angeles Lakers, winners of 6 in a row, playing the Kings, that is LeBron James, the Kings' former team in the Miami Heat. LeBron James and Anthony Davis are a formidable pair. When the haters come out after that first loss to start the season, people are a little, throwing a little shade their way, but they have proven their worth, winning 6 in a row, even with Davis hinting at changing teams already. If you haven't heard about him talking about going to Chicago, always a soap opera in the NBA. We'll see if that affects tonight's games. The Lakers, -8 at home with the spread. Total points is at 218.5. And the money line is the Lakers at 350 on Caesars. And that's minus 350 on Caesars. But they're minus 335 on Sugar House. So you have some options. Player prop I like. LeBron James and Anthony Davis, both at 25.5 for total points in tonight's matchup. Futures, Lakers as NBA champs, plus 350 on Sugar House and Unibet, and plus 300 on Caesars. And LeBron James for MVP at plus 800. Again, that's on Sugar House and Unibet, and Davis at plus 600. Now, here's my special, my PS, so to speak, if I was writing this in a letter. The Pelicans are at plus $20,000 to be NBA champs. Now, you might take a flyer on that, and I'll tell you why. When Zion Williamson comes back, this team is going to be much different, and you never know. Now, it might be apples and oranges and then throwing another fruit plums, but the Nationals were left for dead early in the season when they were at 19-31. And now they're the Major League Baseball champions. And the St. Louis Blues, same thing in the NHL. They were left for dead, and now they're the reigning NHL champs. So you never know from one league to the next what may happen. So think about it. You might want to put your money down on the New Orleans Pelicans. That's a good chunk of change if you can get that at plus 20,000. Now, Jumoke Davis signing off. Happy waging, folks. Ciao for now.